Today I'm going to show you how to make a roasted vegetable lasagna. This recipe is so savory and delicious. You will not even miss the meat, I promise. I love it. It is made with zucchini and onions. If you wanted to add ground beef to it, you could, but I don't recommend it. I think it's perfect just how it is. You could also definitely make this recipe with gluten-free noodles if you wanted to keep it gluten-free, and vegan ricotta and mozzarella if you wanted it to be vegan. So it's super easy to customize, great for all sorts of diets, and super delicious. So let's dive in. The first thing we're going to do is spread some sliced zucchini and onions out on a baking sheet. I like to slice them about the same size and then just drizzle them with olive oil and toss to coat. I love these big rimmed baking sheets. They really help fit everything on there, and I'll link them in the description box below. And then you can add some salt and pepper just to season them up a little bit. You could add any kind of vegetable that you really like in here if you wanted to use peppers or eggplants, and you'll just roast those in the oven. While that's working in the oven, add some ricotta and 2 whisked eggs to a bowl. I have made this without the eggs and it turned out okay if you'd rather not use eggs, but I find the eggs just give it a little more structure and help the lasagna hold together better. I'm also adding Parmesan cheese and salt and pepper. Most Parmesan cheese is not vegetarian, so you'll definitely want to check that if you want this to be a vegetarian lasagna. You can buy vegetarian Parmesan. You just need to check that it's made with vegetable rennet and not animal rennet. And you will just stir that up until it's smooth and creamy. Now we're going to spray a baking dish with cooking spray and spread just a little bit of marinara sauce in the bottom. And then we're going to add our lasagna noodles. I usually go 4 or 5 noodles across. After cooking them, I rinse them in cold water and let them drain. And then I will lay out 2 clean kitchen towels, and usually working in about the same layer as a lasagna, so 4 or 5 noodles, I will lay out on one of the kitchen towels, and then I'll just pat them dry with the other kitchen towel on top. Then we're going to add about 1/3 of our ricotta cheese mixture and just spread that out as best you can to get it even. On top of that, add a handful of mozzarella cheese and a little bit more Parmesan cheese. And then we're going to add about 1/3 of our roasted vegetables. They've gotten nice and caramelized in the oven, and just spread them out as evenly as you can. We're going to top that with a little bit of sauce and spread that out, and then we're just going to repeat until we have a layer of noodles, and we're going to cover that with sauce and cheese. Cover that with a piece of aluminum foil and set it in the oven for about 30 minutes. Then you're going to remove the foil and continue cooking it for 15 minutes more until all the cheese looks melted, it's hot and bubbly, and I would let it sit for about 15 minutes before you slice it just to make sure it sets. That's all there is to it. I really hope you'll give this recipe a try. It is one of my favorites. I have linked the full blog post in the description box below, so you can head over there if you would like to print it or pin it for later. Thank you so much for being here. I would love to have you give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and hit subscribe right below here so you never miss another video from me. Thanks again so much, and we'll see you next time.